Hello everybody, Jake, your resident content cowboy here. Yeehaw. I'm going to be checking out the new spell Earth and Moon here. I've got a couple ideas of how to build this. Like, obviously you could build a spell in a Blood Mage deck, but I'm going to try it in a Chalga deck because I want the cost of this to be offset a bit. By the way, huge shout out to Blizzard for sponsoring this video. Thank you so much, Blizzard. If you haven't downloaded Rumble, there's a link in the description. All right, let's get into it. So Earth and Moon is pretty interesting. It is a spell that has two uses. You can see the Starfall right there, and then you can see the Roots as well in this spell. The Starfall does more damage. The Root takes ground units, roots them, and deals some damage to them as well. The Root version costs 3, and then the Starfall costs 6, which is actually a really expensive spell, but it does do damage for a long period of time. I grabbed the talent for it. I grabbed Moon Fury, giving 25% increased length on Starfall. I figured if I'm spending, 6 cost on a spell, I want it to be really, really good. There were a couple other options. Balance, I felt like, could be kind of reasonable for the Roots version, and then Nature's Grace, you're able to give your allies resist after using it. It just felt like Moon Fury was maybe the right call for this. So here's my idea for my first deck. Charolga, who I don't like at all, but I'm putting it with insanely low cost units. So all 2s, a 1, and then this spell right here. And the idea would be that hopefully often enough, I can get this 6-drop spell for almost nothing, and then I will be able to make something happen here. So we're going to give it a shot with this Charolga deck. Oh, let me just show you really quick. I've got deploy cost reduced by 1. I've got deploy cost reduced by 1, giving it the cycle trait. I've got the safety bubble for my Murlocs. For these guys, I have the strength in numbers, so they do 10% more damage for each raptor. I don't think I'm going to deploy a bunch of them, but they're just a 1-drop that I thought would be kind of fun. We've got tunnel vision on my Quillbore, and then of course the mighty throw, the increased range on my Griffin Rider. Let's do this thing. All right, let's see. We got some of them walking right here. I wouldn't even mind rooting this guy really quick. Starting with an early root right there. I just don't want to get completely destroyed by this Pyromancer was my thought. And here's that 6 cost popping up. Gosh, I hate Charolga. We're going to send our miner for it. Now we have our 1 cost Starfall. So this is like kind of the idea behind what we're doing, right? We get Starfall as a 1-drop. Unfortunate though, I can't really use it there as a 1-drop, right? I mean, it just feels like I'd be like uselessly using a really good spell. Might have to use it as a 2. Alright, Gromash. It does a lot of damage. I mean, look at the amount of damage and the amount of time it spent. Ooh, I gotta get my chest. I gotta figure out a way to make this extremely... Like, it's so good using a 6-cost spell as a 1-drop. I just don't know how I'll be able to find, like, good opportunities to use it here. They're gonna push in. How much damage does it do to a tower? Wow, that's actually pretty considerable. Wow, I almost take an entire tower with it. That is very interesting. That's pretty dang useful. I almost take an entire tower with it, with 1 cast of it. Wow, I wonder... Jeez. Okay. The only problem is it does add a 6 cost to my deck here, but that is the nature of Charolga. Yeah, I mean, I don't even need to, but I could literally just drop this and basically wipe out a tower. It's pretty solid. Got a 6-drop now. How much damage does it do to the main base, I wonder? Not as much to the main, obviously. But not nothing. That's actually a lot. Wow. Okay. Get you with the roots. Everybody here goes down to the Starfall. This is a really cool spell. Gosh, it's expensive, right? I mean, what do you do with it? It's so expensive. It's really cool, but it's just so expensive. You gotta control the gold so well on the map. Maybe I just need a miner. Alright, I'm swapping out the raptors with a dark iron miner here, and we're gonna mess around with that. Send him to get the chest. I could put my miner down to walk here. My other to just take this early. Obviously, I can't play Starfall until I've... Oh, he's got Living Bomb on his dude. That's such a good ability. Oh, no, he doesn't. We just all got a burn effect. I thought he had the Living Bomb one. Get you with the roots. Oh my gosh. What a great cast. So we get the tower, and we get the Drake. And we get anything he spawns. Gosh, it's so strong against this tower. Look at that. It's like a it's a tower burner, dude. It'll just burn the whole thing. I just need to cast the roots at some point too. It's my only problem is finding, like, I can't even cast it on him. I just want to cast it. Great. I don't think I can get the Drake here. Either way. Look at that, dude. Wow, it's so good against the towers. It's so much damage against these towers. It's so strong. I actually really love that. I'm just gonna cast the roots early this time. Does it take down a miner? That's a good question. It doesn't fully take down a miner, which is unfortunate. If it did, this spell would be kind of insane, to be honest. I understand why it doesn't. That does feel a little OP for what the rest of the spell does, but that would be huge if it did. Look at that. He even just put a unit into it. It walked all the way. It almost takes down a whole tower, dude. That's so good. Oh, what? Oh, I cast my dude so wrong. No! Dark Iron Miner, I'm so sorry, buddy. You do nothing now. So sad. Okay. I wonder if, like, Pyromancer would be any good here. Just, like, with the extra ability to kind of catch someone in the roots, I wonder if it's, like, just kind of solid to Pyromancer that situation, right? And it's a low cost. It's not a 2, but it's a low cost, like, drop. We're gonna do Starfall here in 1 sec. I want to use it on a tower, but, like, look at this. Look at how much damage we're gonna do. Dude. I know it's a 6 cost spell, so obviously it should be good, but that's really good. Like, really solid damage. I just need a way to make it better, like when I'm casting roots. I just need a better strategy for my roots, I think. And I think that might be Pyromancer. Or just something. Something that, like, something that takes advantage of the fact that they are stuck there, right? Pushing on this tower here. Pushing center. Yeah, I like this, and I just need more. I just need more for the roots to do. It does even more damage than it needs to do. It's probably because of the extended, like, duration I have on mine, but still, holy. Yeah. They're walking center. We're actually in a little bit of trouble here. I'm gonna take him down. Just barely. Holding on with that Starfall. Alright, I want to switch one unit out and try one other deck. It's tough. I like a lot of this. Maybe I would switch out my Miner, but I felt like that was extremely useful. But I do want to get something that takes advantage of the roots better, and I feel like that's you. Triple damage on first attack or splash area is doubled. I think splash area is doubled is not the better move, but it could be better here just because of what we're trying to do. Okay, here we go. We're going to have to try to control this middle area, obviously. Try to hold everybody here. It was long enough to take him down and then walk my Pyromancer up. They're going to walk towards me with a Banshee Chalga. Alright, we've got our first Starfall. We could use it against the Blood Mage. If he puts units with it, we could. If he doesn't, I'm not too concerned with him. Right. Okay, we're gonna walk this on their main. Anything he puts down, we can hit with this. Where is he putting it? He didn't. Okay, never mind. Thought he was gonna try to stop me there. He really didn't. Guess he wasn't too worried about the push, huh? I don't even need to use it here. We're just gonna walk into this. Alright. I'm gonna put it right there. It's not my best cast for it, but at the same time I just want to get it out. Right? Grab him with the roots. At least deal some damage. He's actually a great... That unit kind of counters this strategy pretty good because he just pulls my range towards him, but still, it's not bad to have. The extra damage and such. It's not amazing damage towards the main base, but it's really good against everything else. Yeah, that dude is like my kryptonite. Who can I get with the roots? Who else is here? I guess I could just stall him. I could just stall him with that. Ooh! Barely. Oh man, what a beautiful Starfall. Oh my gosh. How perfect. Does it win it? It does. I'm not sure exactly how to make a... Like, I've always had trouble making 6-cost spells work. And I think the way you need to do it is in a Chalga deck like this. Again, huge shout out to Blizzard for sponsoring this one. Let me know what you think in the comments. How do you best use this spell? I really want to be able to work it into a deck. I think, of course, you could do something with Blood Mage as well. But yeah, I would love to hear from you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I love you, and I'll see you all next time. We did it.